Okay, so today is the Ortelius General Working Group meeting, May 4th. I threw the doc in the chat. If you could please sign in. And just doesn't look like Sasha's on yet, or Aisha. So from when I was talking to Sasha yesterday about She Codes Africa, they over on Saturday they did Mooney did a big presentation to the group, and they were very appreciative of the Ortelius folks and Deploy Hub for helping out with some money on that front. It sounds like both Mooney and BME are going to continue on working on the project, which is great. So I know that's going to be moving forward on that front as part of that process. If Sasha jumps in, we'll get more details, but he said it was a pretty moving meeting that they had, like presentations and stuff, just what they were able to accomplish and how that project is pulled together. So we'll need to do some social stuff around that now that it's wrapped up. I saw a few emails from the project manager over there and a couple minor wrap-up things. Oh, Sasha's on.
He's on Discord.
Yeah, let's see where he is.
He just says on a call, guys.
Oh, okay. So we'll see if he's able to jump back on a little bit later on that front. But I think overall it went well from our side. And I think it would be worthwhile if we could do it again. We'll see how that program's set up. On the GSOC side, it sounds like that Jenkins is going to grab all the slots that are out there. So it does not look like Jenkins, the GSOC will happen. So just a heads up. I think it's going to actually work out okay with everything that we have going on with our May 20th and, our coding project. So I think if we don't get a person, I think we'll be okay on that front, on that level. Let me look what else is in my notes here. Oh, on the architecture meetings on Thursdays, we are doing a Australian time zone. So it ends up being, I believe, 8 or 8:30 Australia time for an architecture meeting. That group, who's being led by Brad McCoy, is focusing on GitOps. They are investigating Argo CD and I think Flux. But what they're doing is they're going to go and install those tools, get them up and running, and kind of understand what the GitOps process is about. And then their plan is to write a white paper. So you'll see some issues out there in GitHub. So if you have any comments, comment on the issues. Because of the time zone change, I don't think you'll get them live on Discord. So we may be just working through the GitHub issues on that front, which is should be interesting what they produce. There's about 5 or 6 people that are working on that project from that side.
I was going to say, Sergio, you might want to reach out to them since you have some, I think you had said you had worked with Argo in case they have questions or.
Yeah, and I think I'm close to that time zone because I see my calendar is like 8 p.m. something like that. So
yeah, so if you want to start joining that, Thursday afternoon architecture call and work on that team. Go for it.
Okay, I will join. Thank you.
Yeah, and I know I got an email from Taras, who's in Berlin, and he was having problems with this time slot because it's a little bit too early in his day. He hasn't wrapped up his day. So we may need to, down the road, look at a EU-ish time zone, GMT time zone group that we may need to do down the road. But we'll see where that goes. If we get more people coming in from that area, that we may need to do one more, a better time zone for that fit. Let's see what else I had.
I just have one important thing. We need to select a community member that we would like to have them honored at the CDCon, which is really hard. We can just chat about it and make a decision. I think we should do it today because they want to know so they can start getting the awards done. I think there's many of us on the call here. Siddharth has been working really hard. I know Garima has. I know that Sasha has. I know Sergio has. I know a lot of you have been doing a lot of awesome work. But the person I think that we should consider is Owen, because he probably has about, I think he probably had a good 40 hours of work that he did on getting our website converted, and I think we should acknowledge that.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Owen is super strong on knowledge and experience. So yeah, totally agree.
I agree with that.
And I would also.
Owen for president.
Okay. Atul or Aditi, you got any comments on that?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. All right, I will nominate Owen. I think it's been awesome to have him on board, and he's really kept us. He's been our kind of our captain, keeping us going the right direction. So I'm glad everybody agrees. I will send his name in.
And then on that same note, they're still working through the process, but the CDF TOC committee, they're trying to figure out how they're rewriting some of the governance rules around it. And I think maybe in June, we will need to submit a person from our project to go to the TOC. But what's the way, it's a little weird. So not every single project gets a seat on the TOC. So there's whatever, 6 projects under the CDF, and I think there's 4 spots or 3 spots that come from the project side. So just think about who you'd want to nominate for the CDF TOC. And then from there, it goes into this whole weird voting process across all the people that have ever committed or committed so many times get a vote. It's a little convoluted, but we'll get clarification from the CDF here shortly. So just think about that. We don't have to do that one today. And then just a quick update on the service catalog project. We're moving along, trying to, well, looks like the back-end microservices are wrapping up. And then we'll be pulling all that together with the front-end changes. So it's moving along. I think we're making good progress. And that's kind of like the update from the service catalog side. Tracy, do you want to, or Siddharth, do you want to do an update about the badges and May 20th and all that?
I guess for May 20th, Tracy has more update.
Yeah, May 20th, everybody should have their recordings scheduled. If you don't reach out to Garima or myself, most of you should already have it. I know anybody who I'm recording, we have it scheduled. Garima should have sent you a doodle in a calendar so you could select a time. If you haven't, please let me know and I'll bug her. Aditi, do you have yours? I know Aditi and I are going to meet after this call shortly on hers. Aditi, do you have a scheduled time?
Yes, we have scheduled it for 9th May. We will be
Okay,
doing
great.
recording.
And the rest of you do, I think we're all good. And Sergio, I was going to suggest we have that GitOps panel. Brad's on there and Steve's on there and I'm moderating. You might want to join that panel.
Yeah, sure.
I
We'll
will. I will send you the invite. Right, let me look to it right now. It is. Well, I'll send you. It's. I think it's in the afternoon. It's sometime next week, and it's going to be later in the afternoon in order for Brad to be on that call. And then, yeah, that's all. We just got to get these recordings done, and I got to spend some time looking at how to simulcast on Twitch. That's it. That's all that's needed to be done for this.
Tracy, one query, like I am hosting Sasha show and I want to know like what is my roles and responsibility as a host?
Your responsibility is to introduce him, introduce yourself, introduce like where you're, and we're going to do a recording early so that Garima knows exactly what the format should look like. But the host's responsibility is to introduce yourself, talk about how you're involved in the project, introduce your speaker. At the end of the session, since these are not live, you will need to be the person to ask the questions. So there is a shared doc out there that has let me pull that shared doc out, that has a place where you can start listing the questions so you and Sasha can agree with what the questions are. And if he doesn't know them, you can tell them ahead of time. So you're kind of being the mentor on this one, Karam, for Sasha. And that's kind of your job. So you're going to introduce yourself, introduce the topic, introduce the speaker, and ask the questions at the end.
Okay, got it. So questions at the end. So after that, the talk is done. At the end, Q&A.
Correct. And his talk shouldn't last any more than like 20 minutes. And then your questions, you should push for about 10.
Okay, got it.
So the goal is to really have Sasha think about the problem set and be able to talk about it, and then have a kind of a discourse between the two of you on the problem set.
A little deeper dive.
Yeah, just kind of a more relaxed, discussion around it.
And because we're doing this recorded, you could go for an hour between the two of you, and then we can come through and edit out a bunch of stuff. So
try not to though, because I'm going to be doing the editing.
Yeah.
So there is the doc, and if you open that doc, you will see that there is a section that you can add questions to. So that the doc is shared across to all of the speakers and hosts, and so you can see the kinds of questions that other people have started to think about.
And the one thing I was thinking on, because we have like a 15-minute break between the videos, the sessions, on the Discord side, we may want to do like a trivia game to keep people engaged. So I think, Sergio, we may need to do, I may need some help, or we need to figure out kind of more like a MC, kind of like a master control person that's going to be, throwing, the links out there, just kind of moving things along from a technical standpoint.
Want me to do that?
If you have time, but if not, we can figure out somebody else, or it's totally up to you. It'll be, that day it'll be kind of the hands-on driving the whole show. I just don't know if you have time to do that on that day. You're on your mute.
Sorry, I was on mute. Is it 20 or 21?
The 20th.
20. Yes, I can, because I'm going to have we have on Red Hat Recharge Day, that is a day out by quarter, and I'm going to take it that day. So
Oh,
I'm going to be available.
okay. Well, let's pencil that in for now, and that will help Tracy and everybody, because you're a little more familiar with the frameworks and those types of pieces, which will be a big help.
Yeah, we can do a little command center for
Perfect.
get everything working. Yeah, I will be available all that day. So I don't have a meeting to schedule there. So if you can send me for just to know when to be prepared.
Right. So Tracy, while you stepped away, Sergio has the 20th open to help us drive the technical side of things.
Sweet. I'll rely on you for that.
So we need to send him a invite so he can block his calendar.
Okay, I will do that right now.
And then I think the last thing is Siddharth, just your update from your side.
He's probably wondering where his badges are from you, Steve. You need to get
I
your
know it's
badges
on my
done.
list.
The other thing is, Tracy, we had a word of the recording once. So we will be using that podcast portal which you have suggested. I think now we can kickstart working on that portal,
Okay.
the podcast one. So if you can create an Ortelius account and share across, I guess I'll get in touch with Aditi and Karam to record that podcast.
Okay, cool.
So Karam, Aditi, what we decided is we'll use the other platform which Tracy was talking about for the podcast recording.
Yeah.
I had not checked it out, but if you have checked it out, and it sounds good. So let's go ahead.
So if you want,
Okay.
you know what, since Deploy have maybe paying for it, let me open an account and then give you guys access to it. You're talking about on Buzzsprout, right?
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. I will get a Buzzsprout login for you guys then. That way, if we go to the paid version, it's going to be on the Deploy Hub credit card.
And
Okay. The other thing is, again, I know it is due on you and Tracy and Steve is, we were planning to create that training material content certification program.
Yes.
So you need to give us some base content on which we can ask people to start contributing.
I will get that. I will get to it this week or next week. I've just been distracted, and it's going to take me it'll take me a bit to get some of it cleaned up to pass off to you, but I will make that a priority to get it done.
Okay. Cool. Another thing is we have given a lot of badges. I guess there are one or two people who have probably not tagged us. If you have uploaded on social media, to tag us so that we can like, comment, and reshare it, whether you're doing it on Twitter or LinkedIn. And I guess there are few people, not many, who have not shared us their Twitter or LinkedIn profile. So please do that. We will start following you. see, the point is that we want to create your presence as well in the through these social media accounts. What you're doing for Ortelius and elsewhere also. I think that's it. Sweet and short.
One of the training videos, I really liked the one that Sergio put together with the the getting started through with Minikube and that in Kubernetes with Ortelius. That was very slick. I liked it a lot, especially the green background with the alien floating over his head.
Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it.
It looks like it's like sucking all of his thoughts out.
It's supposed to suck the terminal, but thank you for letting me know that it's sucking.
So that's awesome. I think that's when we do more of those, that type of format will really work well with the training videos that that Siddharth is talking about.
Yeah, one question over there. I really have to do a next one, and I was thinking about a topic. So maybe if we prioritize topics, I can do I think I can do like one per week, just to not try to do too much and not do it. But
Right.
I think I can do like one video per week, so it will good to have like a list, a prioritized list.
That's a great idea. Maybe when I get my act together and I get the training material put together, we can create a little working group in terms of how we're going to address the material, and we'll be able to come up with a list of topics then.
And
Okay.
I think one that would be following right along that one is some of the work that Owen's been doing around, like Kind versus Minikube, that type of thing set up. So I think we may have some coming out of Owen's side pretty soon that'll roll right into what you did for the first pass. And then just say, this is how we set up Kind and the development environment type of world as well.
Yeah, I was planning to do that. So if you want me, because Owen already shared his repo is super clear and I don't know, it's easy to get into that repo because he's, I don't know how to say it in English. It's really professional, like creating repos, so it's easy to use. So I can just pick the repo and put it in a video.
Yeah, take that one. I think that I haven't looked at it yet, but I do some investigation on that and see if that would work for the next one.
Okay, I will work on that.
Okay, anything else that we may have missed coming up at the end of the hour here?
No, but I just want to say, Sam, it's good to see you on the call, as well as Stephen. It's great to see you on the call too. And Mooney, if there's something that you want to chat about regarding your presentation, after this, don't drop off this call. I'm going to be chatting with Aditi as well. So if anybody wants to talk to me about their presentation, I'm going to hang out after this call and we can do that. And Sergio, I just sent you an invite for the GitOps panel.
I saw it. Thank you.
I had a couple of things.
Yeah.
So one suggestion, like one thing is so even if you're not getting a G-Shock slot, we can connect with the, like you or Tracy or Steve can connect with the student and we can see if he's interested to join our community, so that we can have a.
I had the same exact thought, Karam. I really did. I think that we should try to reach out to him and see if he'd still like to join the community. I'm sure he was looking for the, some financial, he was looking for the internship, but I think we should reach out to him.
Yeah, I think so. Like whatever might be the end result, but connection will definitely be there from our end.
It would be great to have somebody on our team from Morocco, right? To kind of,
Right. And the other thing that CDCon submissions are coming by 20th. So like we have to submit our video recording as well as a presentation. So like if you can, if possible, if you can record it early. So like I need some help like how to create the video and all those things. In that case, like others also might have the same queries. So that if you can provide a roadmap for us.
yes. Why don't we get a call? Because I think those are due. I'm going to work on mine next week. How should we do that? You want to just reach out to me separately, Karam, and we can schedule some time?
Or we can do we can do that, or we can have a meeting for all the guys for everyone that is participating in CDCon.
Okay, I will do that. I will schedule something for this week for anybody participating in CDCon.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, because this Thursday is our off Thursday, so maybe Thursday same time.
Does that work for most people if I schedule a Thursday 8:30 call? Let me look at my calendar before I say it. Thursday
I don't know what happens. You try to go on holiday and all that happens is you end up with more things on your calendar than you.
I can do an 8:30 call. I'll just go ahead and put it down. Does that work for you, Karam?
Yeah, sounds good.
Right. I wonder who else is presenting.
I think 3 or 4 more people are there.
Yeah, we have Juan is presenting. I know that. I'll have to look. But yeah, like you're right, there's like 3 or 4 more people.
I don't think I have Juan's contact info.
I can get it. He's on Discord.
Okay. I will post this on Discord. That's a really good idea.
All right, well, it's at the hour. Anything else? All right. Well, just want to thank everybody for all their hard work, and I think we're making some really good progress here. So, and I hope everybody's having fun. That's the key.
Yes, that is the key. If we're not having fun, we're not doing it right.
I was thinking that we should, after maybe this May 20, like, I don't know, after drink something, just to talk.
Part of the May 20th is a beer and donuts in the.
Oh yeah, you're right.
As part of that, so we can be a little more relaxed. And at that point, most of all the work except for yours will be done. You'll just have to run the show that day. Everybody else will be all recorded.
I know, but I can continue after that. Never is enough.
Sounds good. All right, so whoever needs to stay on for Tracy, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, hopefully. And thank you again, everybody. We will be in touch.
Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.